Gotta move that fan. Gotta get her just right. Blow the hair, you know what I'm saying? Alright, people. We got day 19 here. We're getting into it. Alright, we gotta go through our pregame check. Come on, let's go, let's go. We got some energy today. We gotta get things done. We gotta get progress made. We gotta get things checked off our list. You know what I mean? Check your levels. Your fire still stoked? Critical eye locked up? How's that schedule doing? Is it aligning with your goals? Listen, people, we're just not talking about art here. We're talking about changing your life. I know it sounds crazy, but this actually works. This stuff right here works. Changes your life. It's fantastic, okay? Now, let's talk a little bit about stoking that fire for just a brief second. Let me just say I finished my little watercolor of the people on the family vacation. I posted it on Twitter. Come follow me on Twitter if you don't. X, whatever you want to call it. I got my door closing. That's all my good light right there, so I gotta prop her up. And it's a windy day up here today. All the floods everywhere, and all we get is wind. No rain out here in the desert, just a bunch of wind. Quit moving all that stuff, cameraman. Come on now. All right. So, we got the watercolor done. Hey, check this out. I got an awesome book right here on anime architecture. This book right here shows all the architecture in a lot of the big anime movies. Now, I just about fell in love with this book, of course, because I love good architecture. And you got to have some good architecture. I'm looking for a banger of a page, so hold on a minute. You got to have some good architecture in the background. It sets the mood. It sets the setting. It sets it all up. You know what I mean? Ghost in the Shell right there. Fantastic stuff. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up, check that out. Doesn't that look cool? Look at that one over there. Don't that look cool? Got that perspective. The reason I'm bringing it up is because today we're going to talk about observational skills, right? So thus far, what we've been doing in our sketchbook is sketching out things from imagination, which is awesome. But that's not the only thing you can do, and it's not the only thing you should do. You should get your observational skills sharp too. What do I mean by that? Well, what I mean is I want you to go outside, draw something outside. Draw your room. Are you sitting on the train? Draw that. And have a good time trying to break down what you see and put it down on your page. Okay? Now, I got a couple of hints for you. You always use your simple shapes. I mean, come on, that's obvious, right? Then you always want to go large shapes to small. Okay? Then you always want to use horizontal plumb lines. What do I mean by that? If you're trying to figure something out, you just hold your pencil up horizontally and kind of try to connect the dots. It also works vertically. Try to connect the dots. It helps out a lot when you're trying to figure out the placement. When you're looking at something in real life and you're trying to figure out the placement, like for your page, okay? You're trying to convert that 3D image into a two-dimensional space, all right? Also use the diagonals. Now the diagonals help with proportion. They help with making sure that shape isn't too skinny or too fat, something like that. You know what I mean? Now, you also want to draw with straight lines, okay, people? Don't try to make that curve. You'll never nail it. Draw a straight line first, straight line. Then break the straight line into smaller straight lines. And then once you have that down, draw that curve, okay? Now, that's the same abstract idea as the zoom cube. You create a placeholder, then a tighter placeholder, and then you try to apply the curve, okay? And that's how you do it. That's how you do it with 99% accuracy, and you can repeat that process 99.9% of the time. The only time you can't repeat it is when you get pooped on the head. I don't know, something crazy like that. Maybe you have a little bit of a food coma, or maybe you're too drunk. I don't know, but that's only the 0.01% of the time. So come on, okay? Now, you also want to draw through everything. Don't put mental barriers around what you're drawing. Oh, I don't want to draw through that building. Draw through the damn building. Draw the horizon line through the building. Draw the building through the horizon line. Draw that bush through the building. And then at the very end, select the lines that you want to reinforce and strengthen. Okay? So that those become the lines that you keep. So you kind of become a little bit like God in that sense, because you can see through everything. See how everything comes together. It's almost a little bit like you're looking at the Matrix. You know, like you're Neo, seeing the Matrix, how it all comes together. And then you select what you want to keep. Okay, guys? Now, also keep in mind, only use two values, black and white. This is the no tan concept, okay? The harmony between black and white. Now, to that end, I want to show you a little sketchbook that I did, okay? Now, check this out. This is a little sketchbook that I did way back in the day in 2010. Look at that. I did some boats in the harbor. This is all down in San Diego, okay, people? Now, let's see what else I got in here. I did some trees and some cross hatching. Now, my cross hatching is a little bit loose, a little bit sloppy, but that's okay. This is the sketchbook where we're getting things together. Okay, this is out in Coronado. Cruising out in Coronado, drawing the boats. Oh, I just lost my page. That's all right, though. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, got the Hotel Del out there in Coronado. See that? Now, these are just fun little shapes on a page that come together and make an image. Fun little abstract shapes. You see what I mean? This is out there in Del Mar, California. How about that, huh? Nice little building from perspective. Then I rather like this shot. This is in Del Mar, driving up the hill towards the shopping center, right there, with those nice apartments right on the beach. I used to just go ahead, drive all over the place, park my truck, and go ahead and start my sketching. Now here's one right here, the same place, but there you can see my little yellow truck that I put in there in the very corner. I used to have a yellow truck, and I drove that thing all over the place. Painting, landscape, doing little sketchbooks of landscape. I went to the fairgrounds, I went to the horse track, I went down to Imperial Beach. You know, I'd surf first and then come in and do some sketches with my breakfast burrito. I just kind of have fun doing it. That's what I want you to do, okay? I want you to find something that you like. Maybe it's your backyard. Start there, start small. Maybe it's in your room. Maybe your room's a mess. Draw that mess, okay? Maybe it's your desk, just draw the desk, all right? Maybe it's your kitchen table. Or hell, maybe it's really grand and you're out there on a bluff overlooking the ocean, you want to draw that. Or maybe it's a cityscape. Maybe you're in Tokyo. Draw that. Like them anime architectures, Ghost in the Shell style. But get out there, get excited. You can draw a whole page, but that's a lot to bite off now. Consider that you have to sit there and draw this. So you got to have the stamina. So it's better to start off small. Start off small with those little blocks. You know, draw out your little squares and then do the drawing. And have fun with it, okay, people? Have fun with it. Make it yours. Make it a little story that you're telling of where you've been or where you want to go. Because we all want to go somewhere, don't you? Now let's get out there, let's fly, let's make it happen. All right.